Hi people, welcome to the FE race here at Teruel, almost specifically Motorline Aragon. I'm only sole commentator to play it more because I feel like everyone at the moment has gone on strike, and I don't blame them because it is literally it was literally a last minute race I decided to do. I don't really blame them, so I'll be sole commentator today. I think, hopefully not. Hopefully more people can join, but I'll see how it goes. If it gets very boring, I'll just turn off commentary, so, yeah. So, welcome back, people, to the GP4. We're here for Aragon. Let's go to qualifying, shall we? A bit of rain, actually. That'll make some things interesting. Last time out, it was Teruel, and it was a decent race, I must say so myself. Apart from Rosetta Martinez dominating the race, but it was a really good performance by the Filipino. Yeah, it was. So, yeah, it was a decent race, I must say so myself. At the moment, we got ourselves Skratus, who scored his first point last time out, and going down the pit lane is Daniel Venture. You may remember his suspension has collapsed due to the fact that it was the suspension was really bad at Teruel. Ebshi came back from the dead midway through the race and got himself in the point and nicked the fastest lap away, almost nicked the fastest lap away from Rosetta Martinez. Neuville had a torrid time last time out, getting chased by the Neo of Skratus. And then we got Mackenzie, had a decent race last time out with Koji. Had an okay race, but enough to put himself in the championship lead still. Lucien crashed out in the first lap, having an incident with Alan Jefferson, which hopefully that Lucien can build on this weekend to make sure he can put himself back in the championship fight. And we've got Skratus scoring first points for Neo, and it's very helpful for contracts next season. Then Ruslan Prutsu has done pretty well until he got that suspension failure on as well. We've got Fun Lu, who unfortunately got caught up in the T1 massacre. And then Dylan Allen was a bit off the pace last time out. And then we got Ian Carpenter. And then Rosetta Martinez, who absolutely put an absolute grand slam last time out in Teruel. Dominated the entire race without fault. And then we got Alan Jefferson, who didn't even make past the first corner. Hopefully, this would not make bad omen for the Brazilian. Right, this track is very important. The slipstream down the straight, you need to have an absolute mindful to make sure you are in a slipstream, to make sure you are getting enough slipstream to the head, but not too close to the car ahead, because if you go too close, you might end up in an incident, or you might lose time. So, on board with Daniel Venture, let's take us around the Aragon circuit. So crosses the line and then into turn 1. And on motorbike, it will be pretty easy, but on the FD car, you have to use a lot of weight transfer. And then into the right, get onto the exit, running left, a bit wide, and hugging the curves and running out wide again. And then hugging the curves and then running out wide into this turn here. Avoid the sausage curve, that is a massive way to end your race pretty quickly. And then you come around to this like medium speed hairpin bit, and again the sausage curves will destroy your car if you're not careful. So you'll probably break out the 50-meter ball like around now. Heavy braking, use the car out wide, hug the curb and come out wide again, using all the power. 55.4 is the sector time to beat. And then coming into this little mixed bus stop chicane. It's a very big bus stop chicane, I may say so myself. It's probably the biggest bus stop chicane in the world. So, and to the right again, you can see the lake. No, I think it's solar panels. Or is it like, I don't know which one it is. But it is a lake. Then coming down the hill, shifting up through the gears, but he has no slipstream, so he's gonna be okay, I think. It's not like it's to be the worst thing in the world. Oh, hang on. I think we might get ourselves a last-minute edition. So, we got ourselves a last-minute edition. Thank God he's not on strike. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Khan, or am I allowed to say your real name on here or not? Really?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so
you
Sam
can.
Dorman, he's here to fill in our commentary strike. So, good news, you're not French. So I mean, you are good. Roslan goes to the top, by the way, in his group 2 Virgin. Let me just stream for.
Yeah, I was already gonna ask.
So, Roslan goes to the top. Serratus goes 4th. Thunderloo goes 5th. Alden goes 6th, and Carpenter goes provisional pole.
Oh damn!
That is a massive shake-up. Rosetta Martinez crosses the line, only 3rd. Carpenter had an absolute worldie of a lap. As well as Skiratus in that Neo, which is technically classed as a Group 3, and possibly even more off the pace than the Virgins ahead.
So, Jefferson goes to 4th, I see.
Yep.
I need to also prepare a little bit. Right, well, the names.
I think the best thing to do is just to get the Wikipedia page up and.
Yeah, I already have.
Okay.
All right, he Carpenter on the lap here.
But look at his energy though. It's like 1.4 liters of energy, so I think he's gonna come in.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
But at the moment, the Irishman, I must say, breaking expectations after that poor performance he had at Estoril, where he was a bit nowhere, but he was fighting a bit in the mid-race, but after the pit stops, he was nowhere compared to everybody else. But I think the shock so far for me was Skiratus going in 7th place, ahead of like Lucien, Allen, and like Ebji as well, who are in Group 1 cars, and then there's this Neo who is flying about, who is trying to make sure to say it to everyone that Skiratus has finally arrived, but I'm not saying Skiratus has arrived yet, because Sam Fact...
Things can still happen. We still have 23 minutes in qualifying.
Yeah, and remember Sam Fact, he was started to be the next best thing, and he's not looking too good at DTM, so that's why you need to be careful before you tell someone in the OC, because it can fall apart very quickly. And he's going to go real quick.
Meanwhile, Carpenter goes in, as well as everyone else. There's no one out on the track. Oh no, there's one guy out on track. But I think he's coming in too. Yeah. So now we wait for the next driver to come out on track. Well, I get my stuff ready.
So at the moment, so basically what works here is that like it's every like 12 cars come out on track and 1 extra from Q1.
So in terms of like maybe the championship positions at the moment,
you need to have a look.
There's just 5. Yeah. I have right now the current standings,
right,
and not the Wikipedia one.
Yeah.
There's right now I think 4 points separating first and second between Ji Chung and Martinez. Of course, Ji Chung going to GP4 OC next season, so that would be pretty exciting, as well as Lucien. And as well, there's still a lot of drivers still battling for the championship in the Formula E. And as the first guys come out on track, is like Kochu. I think Kochu.
Yeah.
If I mispronounce names, I'm very sorry.
Don't worry, mate. I've done that for the first time when I did commentary back in 2020. So like, it's all right to mispronounce someone's name, but when you have years of experience, you are now known to how to pronounce it properly.
Yeah, I know. It's just rookies errors, but anyway, Kokchu is on a lap, on an hour lap, as well as everyone else who's coming out. Like Pacek in the Mercedes.
Pacek, McGuinn, Kwan,
McGuinn,
Griffiths. Protcher's going out for another run. Okay. Then we got Cohen, Martinez going out for another run. Fitzwater,
Souza,
Schlegel. And Mackenzie's going out for another lap, as well as Newerville. Last time out Neuville, she didn't have a really good race. She was being, in the last lap, she was being chased down by the Neo Scurators, which was probably a bit of a shock to Mercedes team because Mercedes is the Group 2 car, while Scurators is pushing his car to the limit in the final lap. So
fair enough to Scurators.
Anyways, let's go on a lap here at Aragon. So into the first
Cockshoe.
corner.
The first corner.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Then we have to the second corner. You have to just take a little bit of the brakes here, make sure. Well, I actually don't really know that I looked at this circuit all too well. I will say that firsthand. He's just taking it pretty easy at the moment. Just trying to go for maybe an improvement of his time. Let's see the first sector time here. And it's an improvement over his last lap, so that is great news for Cockshoe. Brake hard there, now go for a bit straight, there's still some corners. Then we have another chicane here.
I think this is the biggest bus stop chicane in the world because it's so long.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is, yeah. Then here, the end of the bus stop chicane, and onto into the straight, the very long straight, even longer than the main straight. But around this long straight, then you need to brake heavy into one of the final corners. That is right here. Let's see if we can set an improvement. What can Cockshoe do in right now? Current championship leader? Yeah, he is, right? Yeah. Oh no, never mind. It's second, but it's third.
That's his brother Koji.
Oh, and he's up to first, provisional pole position at the moment. Let's check. Doesn't improve.
Nguyen Quan.
Doesn't improve as well.
Nguyen is also on a lap. Nguyen is very notorious for dragging that Porsche into good places to qualify. Let's see what Nguyen does, and he goes up the sixth. Okay, mate.
Oh.
On it, he's provisional pole.
Damn.
Ruslan crosses fourth.
Great stuff for him. Goes fourth. Martinez, what can he do? Martinez goes. Oh, doesn't improve.
Woohoo! That's some bad laps. So Schlegel, I think it's at 16th, and Mackenzie up to 5th, improves his original time. Here comes Belle Neuville, yeah. The Belgian crossing the line. Here she comes.
Neuville, here she comes, and she is. She doesn't improve.
Okay. So Griffiths pulled an absolute belter of a lap. Like,
3/10, but compared to everyone. If 3 and then compared to 6, it's 6. I think it's 7 6/10. And then to third is 1.1 seconds. So oh no! Or am I seeing things? Am I seeing things correctly? Or yeah, I'm seeing things correctly. I think
it's Koju who was 300 tenths off of Griffiths this time, but well, 1:46. I can accept that, but however,
oh wait, I was wrong with that. My bad.
I like to say one thing is that there is rain coming, so these people they need to set these lap times pretty quickly before the rain comes. But
pretty much now, yeah, before the rain comes and slows everything down.
But however, it's very high chances, like 60%, but there's a 40% chance that will not happen. So. Jamie Griffiths has had a very inconsistent season in Formula E. He took pole position at his technical home track at Alton Park, and then
Though the unfortunate thing for him is that the first 2 races were retirements, so
he didn't even make the first corner in Brazil.
Yeah, so that's very unfortunate, but still, for the rest he's pretty consistent, like 2nd, 4th, 6th, and then I don't really remember what it was last race.
He didn't finish last race because due to the suspension issue.
Oh, okay.
Was killing every single car on the grid. The suspensions were not were not built greatly at Astra, I must admit.
Yeah. So as everyone goes into the pits again, we wait until the first one to come out, and actually someone goes out as well. Who is that in the first car?
It's
Puck
wait, what?
Blue.
Wait, no, that's the incarpet. Wait, what? Wait, what the hell?
What?
Hell's going on here? What the? Huh? Did the game break? What the hell?
Did the game break?
Hang on, let me just back in and out again. Let me just see if it sorted itself out. I swear to God. I swear it was working fine. Okay, oh, there we go. That's all I need. It's just backing in and out again.
Okay, so it had a
Debug issue.
yeah.
For some reason, Scrater wasn't Ian Carpenter's car, but there you go. This is Ian Carpenter, not Scrater's.
Yeah, this Carpenter, not the Lou.
Yeah, damn Zach indeed. Zachary Fitzwater is down near the bottom. He's like 2 seconds off his teammate. If you're Jaguar team boss, you may be looking at this thinking, come on, Zach.
I mean, wait, where?
I think he got held by Cohen anyway, so it's not like that terrible, but still. You can throw so many excuses at a certain point, it will not get, the excuses will not get anywhere, but...
Yeah.
Here comes the Irishman coming around the final corner, you can see comes Ian Carpenter, start his lap.
And now we start the, I think third run of laps? Yeah, it is, right, yeah.
Third run of laps.
Carpenter. What can Carpenter do when we're going into the first sector?
I think Carpenter can do alright, so Carpenter through this little
At the moment he is third, so let's see what we can do. The first sector time was a 30, which is 35.2. Now his new sector time is a... Oh, that's actually in
he doesn't improve.
He doesn't improve that first sector. 3 tenths off.
Cody's on an outlap.
Kochu.
Cody's
This
on an
was
outlap.
Alan. Nine tenths off.
Lucien getting very close to the pole time, but however he he's not seems to be improving his original time. Van der Blue doesn't improve her original time. So Scrater doesn't improve his. Schlegel now starting his lap was Adventure, Ebji, Jefferson and Koji, and then Hummingrain and Cohen. Carpenter looks like most of the field isn't improving. That kind of worries me a little bit.
Yeah, maybe if that means maybe the track has surface has gone maybe down a bit. Not sure about that.
I really doubt that the surface has gone down a little bit. I don't know. It's probably the temperature has gone down a little bit, which has a little bit of a reducing grip.
Legal. The first time is 8 tenths off. That is not. I think also not an improvement. I'm not really that much sure. No one seems to be improving. As the first one crosses the line, I see on the track map, doesn't improve.
Lucien does improve though.
Oh, Lucien does improve. My bad, gang. Scartes doesn't improve. legal.
Koji's improving.
Well, let's just watch the lap with him, I guess. Kochi, current championship leader, by the way. Oh, as well as I think someone has took professional pole. That is Griffiths is now up to professional pole at the moment.
All right. Koji
Yep.
at the moment has improving his original lap time, which he would have gotten at least in the top 10 if he didn't get held up by one of the backmarker cars into the hairpin. He needs to get a really good exit. If you want, oh, I could see the rain slowly falling. I could see like the raindrops in the hairpin actually.
Oh yeah, rain is falling. So that
Slowly
means he needs to set his time now.
crosses the line.
Crosses the line.
10th.
He goes up to 10th.
Cohen's improving. That's Carpenter.
Cohen.
Oh, that's a
He is
20th.
up 20th.
That's everyone's lap done. At the moment, Jamie Griffiths is still in front of the pack.
Wait, is Kochi improving again?
No, he's on. No, he did. No.
Oh yeah, but he needs to pay it. With his energy.
I think you need to remember is that like you need to check if I'll be using term energy in Formula E, but if I'm going in the champ car, I'll be using fuel, and you need to have a look at the fuel. If it's like yellow, that means it's starting to bottom
Low.
away.
Low, yeah, I know.
And there's the pit sign there.
It's just inexperience, I would say.
Getting used to an almost 20-year-old game is an absolute experience. So like you don't need to.
Yeah. So everyone will be coming in as I think, is rain still dropping? I
I
can't
don't
really
know.
see it that greatly.
I think it's only raining at the hairpin, and that's really it. But it's only,
Oh
it's only
yeah,
like
you
light
can
drops.
see there.
Oh wait, hang on a minute. On shuttles on
You can see the rain droplets. Oh.
Yeah, they do.
Oh wait,
that.
that's the normal. Oh, they do that normally. My bad. I thought someone like.
You're forming to going straight into the wall.
A spin out or something. Yeah, it does seriously look like that. As I know, this is a custom map, but so everyone goes in again. As you have 8 minutes left in qualifying.
I think someone just came out. I think it's Quan coming out of the pit lane, but you can see the droplets on the track. But on the outside camera, it looks fine. Question mark.
Question mark. Let's see if Ming can improve as he goes on to.
Outline.
As others also seem to be going out on that lap, I see.
Souza.
There's Souza. So as Fitzwater's coming out.
Griffiths is coming out as well.
This is coming out as well. The Jaguar.
Because he's got a Jag.
Huh?
Because he's got a Jag. It's a Top Gear reference.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not British, so.
So McGame Quan, honestly, last time out was he was honestly on for a top 8 finish before his battery decided to become a road car that starts with a T. But I'm not gonna mention that company because it's an interesting one. I must say so myself. I do not want the stream to get sued by the owner of Twitter. So. Yeah, Quan at the moment, it's a very hard hill for him to climb, but he's starting to get somewhere by the looks of things, and hopefully he can get a good result, unlike last time at Teruel. Let's go for a lap with him, shall we?
Ming Quan is right now in 13th. As he goes, the Vietnamese driver. As he goes on to the first sector. What I've noticed is that this track is pretty hard to drive.
It's very technical and it's very stop
Very
and start.
technical, yeah.
It's very stop and start and it's very technical as well in the middle as well. So we're going with
Yeah, meanwhile at the end it's mainly straights.
it's
So you need straight line speed as well.
Yeah, and it's 6 minutes to go of qualifying, and when it hits the 1 minute 46 mark, the qualifying's over. But now he's a
Quan
second
is
down.
at the moment not improving his time.
Dylan Allen's set to set a lap as well as Lucien, as well as Carpenter. Souza looks a bit
Let's see,
slow.
Souza. Maybe he can pull something. That is an improvement. That is an improvement, I think, over his original time. But I could be wrong with that.
He barely improved though. It's like almost 3 tenths off his original time. Fritz Walter 1 second off his original time, but that is not what you need, especially in a Group 1 car.
Yeah.
Griffiths.
Griffiths.
The Jaguars can't find the grip.
It seems like everyone is not really improving that much either. As the rain. Yeah, there's clear rain now.
And I think that's probably the end of qualifying by the looks of things.
I think it is. I think it is, as the track seems to be getting worse.
So I'll probably record this at the end of the 1 minute 46 mark. But however, I will keep qualifying going just to add to some of the headlines because I can. So at the moment, Jamie Griffiths is your pole sitter at the moment because he's set an absolute stellar drive, just stellar sort of.
Great qualifying, absolute great qualifying for Jaguar.
Yeah, that's what he needs after that absolute calamity at Estoril with that suspension issues. So that's what you really need. Fritz Walter, on the other hand, having an absolute mare. You can see the rain falling.
Yeah, you can see the absolute rain pouring down at the moment.
Which is not good for slick tyres, so yeah.
Absolutely. And as for us for qualifying, that just pretty much ends qualifying, as no one is improving at the moment.
Right, so at the moment, I'm going to view session times. I'm going to take them. So at the moment, your pole sitter is going to be Jamie Griffiths with Kojon. I'll do the top 12 and you do the rest, alright? So pole position is Jamie Griffiths with Kojon Chean alongside with Ian Carpenter in third, Ruslan Protsiuk in fourth, Jen McKenzie fifth, sixth is Rosetta Martinez, seventh is Alan Jefferson. Really good qualifying for Humman. Going another good qualifying in that Porsche. Starts 8th, 9th is Bella Neuville, 10th is Koji Cheong, and 11th is Daniel Avenger, and 12th is Alex Eric Lucien, and you can do the rest.
In 13th, Nguyen Minh Quan. That's how should I say, pretty decent qualifying for him. Secretarius, I think he's pronounced like that. I don't know. Suratus, my bad.
It's
for fuck's, I am so bad at fucking pronouncing names. Oh.
It's fine, honestly.
Put it in the fail channel if we have that.
Yeah.
Scuratus, 14th. Douglu, 15th. Allen, 16th. FG, 17th. Schlegel, 18th. Pacek, 19th. Cohen, 20th. Fitzwater, 21st. An absolute terrible qualifying for him. And Sousa, 22nd.
So at the moment, I'm going to set up the grid. And at the moment, you can entertain our guests at the moment, because since we'll have absolutely nothing, nothing, so I would say you could entertain the chat whilst I will start the. Also, I'll just try to sort everything out. I don't know why. What is going on here? What is going on in the image? The image on the stream is very zoomed in. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell is happening. Let me just check.
Wait. Let me check. Let me check myself actually a bit.
The OC is okay. The OC is fine. I actually got the original image on here.
The image is still good on the normal screen. So I think it's just an OBS thing.
There we go.
But anyway, chat. As we prepare ourselves for the normal Grand Prix, as things stand at the moment, with Griffin's on pole, that would be greatly great for his how should I say, for his points total.
And
So,
I will say calculations in my head. I will say calculations out loud. That's just a me thing. I'll probably will mute myself on the stream to make sure I will to make sure nobody can hear me calculating when it comes to the actual thing. So chat, you'll hear me in a couple of minutes time after I done calculating. So see you, I guess.
all right,
You could
all
entertain
right,
the chat sim. All right.
all right. So I'm gonna repeat. I'm just gonna repeat the starting grid a bit again for those who missed it. Griffin's on pole position. Cockney Chong on second. Carpenter third. Uh, Protschok on fourth. Mackenzie in fifth. Martinez in sixth. Jefferson seventh. And Green in eighth. Newerville ninth. Kokchi, the brother of Kokchan, and the current championship leader only in 10th position. That is not a great qualifying for him at all. Daniel Adventure in 11th. That is, I think. Wait, if I'm correct. Um, no, never mind. Lucien 12th as well. Not a great qualifying for I think current fourth at the moment. And going to GP4 OC next season. Only 12th is not a great qualifying for him at all. Mijuan 13th. And Socrates again, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but hey, 14th, Doclu 15th, Allen 16th, FG 17th, Schlegel 18th, Pacek 19th, and Cohen 20th. And for the final two positions for Fitzwater, absolute terrible qualifying. 21st, Souza 22nd. Just repeating the starting grid. So, is there any takers on who will win the race? Uh, any predictions on that in chat? All right. Me trust. Yeah, okay, that's the okay myself. You're not in it yet. So while we wait, well, Blake is I think GG Jamie for Paul. Yeah, absolute GG's. Did a bank lap in my opinion. While we're waiting. Oh hey, Flo. Yeah, yeah, I can see Flo in the chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Blake said hi. By the way, Blake said hi. Yeah, I know. Um, so, um, uh, not really sure what to at the moment say, but to be honest, that's probably most all of how should I say commentators when the F1 is on a red flag. It's I think I will just say with Griffin's being on pole, which is again great GG's to him, absolutely. Which would be his first win this season if he does end up winning the race, going start to finish in first. Do I expect that to happen? I don't know, to be honest. Um, my my take on who will win is probably Kokchun because because he has been very consistent besides in the first race, but for the rest he has been very consistent throughout all the year. But yeah, for the rest I will say well, GG's to everyone who qualified good, and unfortunate for those like Fitzwater who didn't really qualify that all that great. As it stands right now in the constructors, I know Venturi Racing is in first. I think. Wait, no. Am I? Or is that an old one? I think that's an old one actually. My bad, gang. Oh, Venturi is still first. Okay. Then Nissan is second, Audi in third, Jaguar in fourth, and Blake has started the stream, so that means he's back.
I'm back, people. So let's get the race started. So race at the moment. Oh crap! I just realised I'm at the wrong track, aren't I?
You're at Estoril.
I'm at the wrong track. Hang on a minute, people. Let me just. I
Yeah. This won't count. This won't count.
I am not. By the way, people, double Portuguese races are for suckers. By the way, I am not going to do it. As much as I want to do it, having two races in Portugal is asinine. No way, Jose.
It's an Aragon.
Aragon. Right. I think. Okay, let's have a look at the grid. So the grid is. All right. Okay. We're done. Okay, we're done. We're definitely done, and we're definitely on the right page this time. So here are the lineups for Aragon. We'll go 4x4 this time. So right. So on pole position is Jamie Griffiths in the Jaguar, Ko John Cheong in second, Ian Carpenter in third, and Rossan Protzuk is fourth. And you can do 4x4 as well.
All right, Jay McKenzie in fifth, and Rosetta Martinez in sixth. Alan Jefferson in seventh, and fuck, Min Nguyen, I think is how you pronounce that. Miguyen,
yeah.
Miguyen is eighth. Newerville in ninth. Kokchi in 10th. Daniel Adventure in 11th. Eric Lucien in 12th.
Can I do the rest, please, if that's okay with you?
Yeah.
And you can do the last two. So Ngomin Kwan in 13th, Joker Skiratus in 14th, 15th is Funduk Lu, 16th is Dylan Allen, 17th is Miranda Ebji, 18th is Adrian Schlegel, Mark Pachek in 19th, 20th is Cesar Cohen Jr., and the rest and the back two are
Fitzwater and Souza.
Right. Now I need to put on game audio. I remember I haven't put it on during the Brazil race, so it would have been so weird. Anyways, okay, we are... Oh,
there's going to be rain.
But But I don't know if it's going to come... I don't know if it's going to come, though, so it's going to be an interesting one.
It's for sure going to be at the end of the race. That's one thing that's for sure.
It's either going to be at the end of the race or at the end of the race, right. Let's press OK, and we are going to be ready for the Teruel ePrix. and it's live here on GP4C.
Zachary in the last row, yep.
Alright.
Had a terrible qualifying.
Look,
Anyway, 37 laps.
Can you let me do my thing, alright? If that's okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
At the moment, it's the 20. At the moment, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And the Teruel ePrix is go! Jamie Griffiths getting a decent start, but however Koju has actually got another decent start at the moment. And Koju going to the first corner, and it comes to the cheater. Everyone's getting a bit botched up at the moment. The two cheaters has got through. I mean, Jamie Griffiths is rocketed away from everybody else.
Koju had an absolute slow start there.
But as expected, it's a little tight around here. Here comes the two teammates of the Nissan. But this is really good scenario for the teacher at the moment. Two of the cars in the top two, but they're starting to lose ground to Jamie Griffiths, who's just rocketed away.
Griffiths is just gone. Absolutely rocketed away.
It's already pulled a 1 second gap already, which is bonkers. But
very great news for him.
So that means he's beat Koju off the line, which in a Group 1 car, if you get ahead of another Group 1 car, you'll be good for a moment. Let's have a look at fuel strategy at the moment. Everyone's on the same strategy at the moment. No risk takers. Okay, that is
Okay, that's
oh, we got a lock up. I think it's McGowan and Quan. It's been forced out by Daniel Venture. So at the moment we're going down the long straight. At the moment,
also Mackenzie. I think Mackenzie has gone to second. Yeah, Commodore and Mackenzie's now in second. Is that? Oh, the teammates are gonna fight here. They're going side by side, going into the end of the straight. Break, and I think Corbett is through again. Yes, he is.
Martinez stamping his authority over Jefferson. As Koji, ooh, this is getting a bit tasty over here as everyone's trying to bundle away through the hairpin as there's a massive bottleneck effect that's happening. At the moment, Carpenter is ahead of Mackenzie, but Jamie
Griffiths has just gone already 3 seconds in front of everyone.
Pulled 3 second gap. Meanwhile, Koji Cheong has started to come back at the Tachitas.
Koju wanting that position back. The places he also lost in the start.
Yep, indeed. At the moment, we got some battles going on. Koji is one to get past Novello Neuville, as Daniel Venture is starting to lose ground to his teammate as Alexander Lucien still in 12th, which is not good for his championship fight, as well as Fritzwald is still in 20th.
Yeah, I expected Fitzwater to have a better start there, but yeah.
Here we go.
Guess. All right, here comes Kochu on Mackenzie.
Gets blocked. Martinez gets past.
Locks the door on him.
Martinez gets past Protsyuk. And Martinez is starting to gain on Koju Cheon, which is going to be really bad for Venturi at the moment. If you're a Venturi boss, you must be praying that you don't hit your desk at the moment, because Martinez is on a charge, still getting some momentum after Estoril.
Here comes Martinez on Kokshu. Is he gonna get him on the straight? I think Martinez does. Oh, but Kokshu's gonna come back at him. He's at least gonna try it, but doesn't succeed.
Oh, lock up by Lucien.
Oh, Lucien, lock up. Now maybe Skaratis can maybe get advantage from that.
And Lucien's actually dropped a place to Quan. This is really bad for Lucien at the moment. Skaratis,
as well as for his championship hopes as well.
Skaratis going for a move. Up the inside goes the Lithuanian.
Here comes Skaratis. Oh, didn't make it work.
Gets pushed out. Martinez is gaining on Carpenter and Mackenzie at the moment. Well, Griffith's going to pull his 4 second gap.
Yes. Absolute what a drive from him at the moment.
But still 3 laps to go with 37 to go, so it's still anyone's game, really.
Anyone's game. I will admit that, yeah.
Here we go, Martinez going for another move.
Martinez on Mackenzie. Martinez get him this time. He does, I think. Yep, he does. Martinez up to third. Into the final podium place.
Oscar dropped the position to Dylan Allen as Ebji is still in 16th. As Fritz was actually dropped to 20th.
And it's actually dropping, it's losing time towards the person in 19th. So now Scott Chong is gonna try to get Mackenzie as well now. Mackenzie could fall back to 5th. Doesn't get it done though.
A 1 minute
Carpenter is
47
also gone.
by Griffiths. I think the closest person to Griffiths at the moment is actually Martinez with 1 minute 47. Is that a common game going for a move in that Porsche? Hello.
Oh.
But gets forced out by Ruslan, but he's now on the threat from Koji.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, lock up. Almost contact.
That contact is allowed, but hopefully if Scraton would have sent Dylan Allen to the wall, that would have been a definite slam dunk penalty. He's now dropped to 21st. What is going on with Fritzwater? He's having an absolute
Fritzwater is having a terrible race at the moment, as well as a terrible qualifying as well. Oh, that's not nice to see for him, but yeah, sometimes there was.
At the moment, Carpenter's improving as well. What?
I see Bernardo the Oliveira saying Formula 1 commentary, let's go!
Yes! Martinez now gets past in Carpenter.
Anyway. Yeah, not Fitzy. Oh.
Yeah, Koji is now ahead of McClellan. Neuville's definitely dropped off the pace. Lucian doesn't seem to get past that Virgin anyways. Koji's now on the threat.
Oh yeah, by Jefferson. He's going to try it on the straight. And I think Jefferson got him.
Oh yeah. Koji's having a look, but no avail. Adventure's now
Daniel Adventure goes up to 9th.
Actually.
As the Minko Nguyen is starting to drop back in that Porsche.
Showing why it's a Group 3 car for a reason, but here comes Neuville though, having a look, but McLean's looking for a move, but he's not going for it, learning his mistake last time round.
Martinez, wait, is Martinez now 2nd? Oh damn.
Yeah, and he's improving a lot.
Yeah. Indeed he is. Still, Griffiths 5-second gap at the moment.
He's actually starting to drop back a little bit to Martinez. Yeah, by 100 temps actually, by 100 temps actually per lap. Which I think Martinez has saved his tyres for the first couple of laps, whilst Griffiths has pushed his tyres since lap 1. So
yeah.
So this could be interesting.
This could be interesting. Could be interesting indeed.
Meanwhile, McGinn and Kwan is actually getting on Neuville. So let's see if the Vietnamese can actually get past the Belgian. Let's see. Kwan to the inside. Neuville goes a bit aggressive though.
Ooh,
so she leaving enough space for Kwan. Kwan goes to the inside. They almost made contact. He actually forces her out wide.
Oh, forces out, and Neuville's also down to 30th now as Lucien gets past Neuville.
And now Martinez is already gained a couple temps on Griffiths.
Oh, Martinez is gaining by a lot. That's I think half a second in one lap. So this could be very interesting what we could see here between Griffiths and Martinez.
Martinez could have taken the championship lead at Sao Paulo, but that was very, very close between Koji and Ruslan. No love lost between the two, but Daniel Venture starting to gain on his teammate. Oh, here we go. Audi versus Audi.
Daniel Adventure on his teammate. Oh, they go side by side. Oh, please don't make contact, guys. They don't. But they do. One goes a little bit wide.
That was Daniel Venture. Now he's on the threat from Hummingrayan.
Yeah.
Now Jefferson can spoil the DS party if they're not careful enough. So that means Mackenzie and King Carpenter must work together to make sure that DS can keep their position in front of Nissan at the moment. Especially the rapid Brazilian of Jefferson, who actually last season he filled in for a seat of Dominic Dicelli, who raced in Formula 1 for a bit for the Ferrari team to fill in the gap that was left behind by somebody else. As Jefferson having a look on Mackenzie, Mackenzie blocks Jefferson, actually gives Koji Cheong a bit of a chance to fight. But Mackenzie loses a little bit. Is he being told to force a train? Because I think I don't know what the top class champion is going to do, but I know for a fact he's very experienced, winning Formula 1 in 2014 with a couple races to spare. But here comes Jefferson in the Nissan.
Here comes Jefferson in the Nissan. Could he spot a cheater party? I think he does. Oh, but it's still not done yet, though. Maybe he does spot the cheater party as now. Oh, maybe. No, doesn't get it done. Alright. The cheater party has been spoiled. As now a Nissan is in between.
Yeah. Now the Nissan has decided to plow cake in their face instead of doing the traditional way of eating the cake.
Yeah, pretty much.
11 laps on fuel for.
Martinez is gaining still. The gap is now 3 seconds instead of 5 a few laps earlier. So the battle between Martinez and Griffins is one to look out for. As Fitzwater is now finally making up some ground, and is now battling Schlegel, I think. Yes, Schlegel. He is. Schlegel, my bad.
It's fine. I make mistakes all the time. And as Lucien has actually made a position on Quan, actually, so Lucien could be back in the championship hunt if he gets past Holmengoyen in the Porsche.
Nguyen in the Porsche.
This is definitely...
Indeed.
Carpenter defending very aggressively.
Jefferson. Ooh. Carpenter defending.
However, is this the cheater plan? Because the Mackenzie...
Someone is asking in chat. Wait, is Zach retiring from the series? At the moment,
I don't know. I don't
know either.
I have no confirmation on that.
I will not say any confirmation on that. So, yeah. So Commodore versus Jefferson. Jefferson, I think, gets past Commodore. Yes, he does. And now Commodore is under pressure from Mackenzie, his teammate. Jefferson up to the final podium spot.
Oh, Lucian's got overtaken. What's happened there? Just been overtaken on the main straight. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Martinez also sets the fastest time of the race.
Now given 2 extra bonus points for that.
Martinez is right now on a flyer. I asked that because Bernardo wrote on his last year of racing too. That's why. Well, then you should ask Bernardo what he meant by that. But I won't say anything.
I won't say anything either because I have no confirmation from Zachary at all. Koju's trying to have a look at Daniel Adventure, but seems to be no avail for Koju. But I will say one thing: at least Griffiths is trying his best, trying to gain lap time away from Martinez. But Martinez at the moment is catching out a rate and not at Mach. I'll say at Mach 10 at this point.
Yeah, Martinez is just on a flyer, sending fastest lap after fastest lap.
Oh, the 2 Audi squabbling. Adventure's got past.
Oh yeah, Adventure's gone past. I think is that Kochu?
Yeah, it's Koji.
Oh my bad, Koji. Yeah, I confused the two.
Oh, here's Ruslan. Ruslan's having a go on Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, is he gonna get? He's gonna get him. Yes, he does. Ruslan up to and as Koji also gets past his teammate Daniel Avenger.
Koji gets past, but Avenger got bottlenecked at the exit, so he could be on the threat from Hyman Graham, but he's at the moment he's under attack from Lucian at the moment.
Yeah. I meant real life here. Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Gap between Griffiths and Martinez is now 2.1 seconds.
Now 1.8.
Now 1.8, yeah. Martinez is really flying at the moment, and we are about to see a battle between the Nissan of Martinez and the Jaguar of Griffiths. If I'm correct, that's the Jaguar. Wait. It is, okay, good.
Lucian get a really good exit compared to McGuinn. Here we go. Here comes Lucian.
McGuinn, here we go. Is he going to get into the points? Side by side through here, and Lucian is through. Lucian up to 7, backwards positions. Some hope for his championship fight.
This is not good for Jamie. He's starting to feel the pressure of Martinez. The rapid Nissan breathing down his neck.
Yeah.
It's gone faster than Griffiths in the middle sector. Another faster lap.
Another fastest lap.
A second faster than Jamie's previous lap. What is he? What? He's on a mission.
He's on an absolute fly. This is reminding me of Richard Verschoor in Jeddah last 2 weeks ago.
Of course you
have. A lot
to,
because.
Of course you have to mention Richard Verschoor.
But still, he was going fastest lap after fastest lap.
Ooh.
And this Martinez guy is doing it too. As Nguyen trying to do, I think, defense from Newerville. But now it's Newerville on the threat from Allen.
Hang on, I think I just have to interrupt you there because I feel like Martinez is this close now to Jamie Griffiths. I think it's not worth the fight.
Yeah, I think that's smart too. Griffiths needs to try his absolute hardest to defend his position from the absolute flying Martinez in that Nissan.
I think he's lost a little bit of ground going into the exit of that bus stop chicane. I think Griffiths has really now exposed himself to Martinez's attack. So let's see if the British can outdo the Japanese manufacturer. But I really doubt it. Here we go, Martinez versus Griffiths.
Yeah. So, I think that he gets the slipstream, and Martinez is through up to P1. I think, unless Griffiths can do something back, he can't. Martinez is up to P1 as Griffiths loses position.
He gets a bit bottleneck there, so I feel like that's deal done. Here comes Proslan with a very egregious move. That is super close. Oof. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Almost contact there.
I will say this, Russ. That was the least egregious move Ruslan has done in the series, and I was not surprised at all because he is how do I say this? He can be a bit hunt the shunt sometimes, but he is a bit quick. So. But
yeah, we're on lap 11 of the 37 laps here in the Teruel ePrix, it says, or the Aragon ePrix, however you want to call it. But as you can see, Griffiths is already a second off Martinez.
Meanwhile, Bellanuva has now dropped down to 15th as Ebji gets past his former teammate in the British Touring Car Championship. Bellanuva and Ebji in BTCC were driving the Volvos together. In that very I would say contagious championship fight at a point at Silverstone. There was at like a midpoint of the season there was 5 people who could win the championship, but Sazonov won the championship in the end over everybody else. So, but something that they don't have to rely. Hopefully, Neuville and Ebergy don't come together because that could escalate very quickly, especially their former teammates.
So, who is close right now to who? There's no one really at the moment between the top drivers.
Probably Crutchlow, probably.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
Pachak versus Cohen, probably.
Cohen. Maybe he can get past. Who's that other driver?
Check.
Pachek. As well as Fitzwater is also going to try to join the fight. Still a 19th for Fitzwater.
Here we go. Koju versus Jay McKenzie. And Ruslan versus Ian Carpenter as well. Actually, Jefferson's slowly gaining on Griffiths. This is...
Oh yeah, I think what Griffiths has done, he has pushed his tires in the first few laps of the race, but now it's starting to bite him as now it seems like Griffiths is losing time to a lot of people.
Oh, contact!
Oh, contact! Oh! They collided.
But they
Those pressure cap damage.
They don't have any damage, they're fine.
They're fine, okay, that's great to hear.
Which now puts, makes almost a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way car fight for P4.
5-way battle.
Here we go, here goes the Audi of
Oh
Koji.
yeah. And here comes also the version of Shock. And
oh, McKenzie's
yeah,
been forced
also
out
Martinez
wide.
fastest lap again. Ooh.
McKenzie's been forced out wide. His Daniel Ventures taking advantage against Jay McKenzie side by side up the hill.
Side by side, Daniel Adventure. Does he get the position? They're still side by side. As they are very close to sort of free wide, but Daniel Venture doesn't get the position.
But now he's on the threat from the Venturi's behind of Koji and Lucien. DS,
yeah.
I think DS
Lucien can get some points here.
Yeah, DS has done the same thing as McKenzie. They pushed pretty hard in the first couple of laps, and then they're now biting back. I think the pit stops are starting to come in. I think the pit stops are starting to come in because there's only 5.1 left of energy on some cars. Here we go, Koji on the inside. Oh no! A brake falling from Jamie Griffiths. It's happened again.
Oh!
Try and get back.
Oh, that is not great news for Griffiths, especially for.
Yeah.
So does he have a suspension issue? What's going on?
Another we got a crash in the back. Oh no!
Oh, Carpenter is out. Carpenter is out.
I think
With Kokshi, the championship leader.
Oh, he's locked up. Did he hit? Oh, no, he's out! I cannot believe this.
Kokshi and Carpenter are out.
That means 3 points for. That means 10 plays for Hunmin going.
This is great news for Martinez, but I mean massive news as the championship leader is out and Martinez is leading the race. And
with the fastest lap, so at the moment he's currently leading the championship at the moment with loads of points in the bank. Jamie, can Jamie get back to the pits though? Can he get back to the pits? Yes, he does.
So does Griffiths have a suspension issue?
No, he has a brake problem.
Oh, brake problem. Ah, fortunate. He can get back to the pits, luckily though.
Going to the end of the race, it seems. Oh, a bit slow on the left.
Oh. Yeah. Slow pit stop as well, not great news.
Martinez has got a box at some point. Griffiths comes out in P12. But however, he will have a massive tyre advantage compared to the rest of the field. But he's boxed earlier than anyone at the moment. Did Jaguar just made themselves an accidental undercut? But however, I feel like it's not going to be effective since Griffiths has lost a lot of pace when he had that brake problem. So I don't know.
So at the moment, the positions are Martinez in first with an 11-second gap. Reinhardt leading the championship with a load of points. Jefferson, second. Proschok, third. Adventure, fourth. And Mackenzie, fifth. As Lucien is going up to fifth.
And Koju is now following suit as Helgrim and Kwan is starting to follow suit. Dylan Allen's in the points! I repeat, Dylan Allen's in the points. Andretti could get themselves some points here.
Yeah. And I think, is Kokchi actually retired or is he going? Because I haven't seen the message.
No, Koji has retired. He lost his wheel.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't see the message on the you know.
I think Martinez needs to box now because at the moment he's going to run out of energy if he doesn't box now.
Yeah.
Compared to Jamie, Jamie is overtaking Neuville very, very easily, but Neuville has got the inside line. Can Griffiths cut back? No, I don't think so.
No. Right now has the most energy out of everyone, so
I think surely they're gonna box in like a couple laps time. This will be absolute chaos in the pit lane, I would say.
Yeah, in a few laps time. As for lap 15 out of 37, the championship leader is out and Carpenter is out. That is number P20 and as well as P1 are both out of the race, and as well as Griffiths had a brake problem so far. That is not great news for him. While being in second place comfortably. As Martinez is right now just leading the race comfortably. Right now it's soaring towards the championship lead as things stand.
I think surely he has to box now. There's no way he can make it around the second time, so he will have to box probably this lap.
Yeah, but I think it's box this lap really.
Yep, another fastest lap.
Yeah, he's sitting fastest lap off the fastest lap off the fastest lap. The guy's going insane. Of course now Jefferson up to P2. Both Nissan 1-2 at the moment, I see.
FG put pressure in. Yellow down. Oh, he's going to be wide!
Oh, gone wide. It's Neuville. Griffiths is still battling Neuville.
Which is not good for Mackenzie at all. Allen's now crossing the line to make sure he can defend against FG. He's going to box as well as FG defending to the inside. There goes down Allen, defending to the inside. Forces FG out. Yeah, everyone's going to die for the pits. There's absolutely no way you can make another lap on this, so...
Yeah. Kokshu battling with the... That's the cheetah, yeah.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. And Kokshu gets past Mackenzie. Up to P6. Ian Allen still battling FG.
Into the box goes Martinez.
Martinez goes in. Race leader goes in.
Everyone's on pit road. Oh god, this will be chaos.
Oh, this is going to be absolute chaos.
Martinez needs to get his pit stop quick. Jefferson's going out for a lap. Huh?
Jefferson's going out for another lap.
Can he make it?
Now Jefferson takes the lead. Can he make it though? He must save his is energy. That's one thing that's for sure. As pretty much everyone besides Jefferson goes in. Oh, Cockjuice takes out 2. That's very interesting from Jefferson.
I think Proctor's gonna wait. Proctor's gonna wait. Yeah. Because Mackenzie's just gone into a pit. Oh, he's stopped again! Because of Venture.
That's not great.
However, Griffiths has undercutted some people, but he's undercutted the wrong people as Martinez. Yeah, he's definitely has this race in the bag. Whilst Jefferson needs to save his energy because he's on thin ice at the moment.
He still has half a lap to go. Is he gonna make it? Let's ride on board with him. It's gonna be very, very close towards the end. Now his energy's, I think, at 1.0.8. 0.8.
But check.
He's now 20th. Ooh.
Oh, Mercedes is double stacked. Oh dear, that is.
That's not great for Pacheco as he's now in 20th.
Cohen. I think Jefferson will make it. He's gonna make it.
Jefferson would, yeah, he's gonna make it.
Bailey's just gonna make it.
Yeah, there he goes in.
Let's see how the orders reshuffled. Souza, Dale Allen's going for a move on his teammate, but Souza's refused to let him through. I feel like if you're a team boss, if you're Michael Andretti right now, you'll be shaking your head at the moment.
But everyone who didn't go in goes in now.
Jefferson's definitely made his stopped. Yeah, that's definitely Nissan 1-2 secured. But can Jamie Griffiths jump Koju or Kwan in the pit lane? By the looks of things, yes. Kwan. Oh, he's got to stop because of the Venturi in the pit lane. I think Lucian's going to undercut most people actually.
Let's see what Lucien can do.
Here comes Koji out of the pit lane. Can Lucien get past this pit? I think he does. I don't think he doesn't. He doesn't. But Lucian's up to 6th now, which is great news for his...
At the moment, Lucien is also making a great comeback drive from P10. Or wait, was P10 or was P13? I don't know.
I think it was near the back.
Wait, where did Lucien come from? P12.
Slagle leg in the box.
Still, great comeback drive though.
Martinez is so far ahead at the moment.
Yeah, 12 seconds. I think he's pretty much got the race in the bag. Unless something goes wrong.
Eric Lucien goes for going for an overtake on Koji Cheong. The 2 Venturi.
Alright, let's see what Lucien can do. He's up to the top 5. His championship hopes are restored. Especially because the championship leader is out. No, Martinez though.
Jumped Protiuk in the pit lane.
What?
Quan's jumped Protiuk in the pit lane.
Oh damn.
He's overcut Ruslan. That is something I haven't seen in a long time.
His Fitzwater is now 16th.
He's struggling to get past Geratus.
But Pichek, I think, got stuck in the pit lane while boxing because he's right now. Where is he at the moment? All the way last.
Yeah, because Mercedes tried to do a double stack and it didn't, and it failed miserably. It failed miserably.
Yeah. So that's very unfortunate for Pichek. So, is there still any battles going on?
Mercedes Martinez set of 35.7 the first second. Let's see what teammate does. Way slower.
Way slower than Martinez. Martinez is definitely the fastest man on track right now.
However, we might get a battle soon between Adventure and Griffiths, but Lucien is starting to gain on on Adventure as well, unless he gets a good first set. Yeah. Oh, Lucy just set to 1 minute 35.796. Okay, this is going to get very interesting for the battle of third, but Martinez is just rocketed away. But I'll say though, Jefferson is not that far behind, but he hasn't. It's not bad pace of what Jefferson's doing at the moment, but it's like he's holding in formation at the moment. You can see how far away Griffiths is compared to Jefferson at the moment.
Yeah. Fitzwater is going to try to get the move on Scaratus, and he's through. Fitzwater up to P15, but still not enough for sure. Because Dylan Allen's right now still in 10th, surprisingly.
Doing really good pace.
Came from 16th, Dylan Allen. Damn.
Yeah, the Venture's laughing quicker than Griffiths. Griffiths at the moment. Can Griffiths hold on to his position against Adventure?
Well, there's still 17 laps to go.
Yeah.
We will see in a few laps' time. So how's your day been going?
You just saying that because now the race is a bit dull.
Yeah, right, at the moment it is, but I'm sure we're gonna get something eventually.
Yeah, because since Adventure's starting to catch Griffiths at the moment, so I mean it's not like all doom and gloom, but FG's starting to catch Louisville as well.
But hey, at least this race has more action than the Japanese Grand Prix 2025.
Indeed. Let's see what the gap between Givers and Adventure is now. 2.6. Okay, he's definitely.
Oh right.
Quicker.
Yeah, Adventure is definitely flying at the moment towards Griffiths. Griffiths still not having the pace at the moment compared to those with like Jefferson or especially Martinez.
Corner's starting to fall away from the Venturias at the moment, which I think at the moment Virgin's on its best result, on the cusp of its best result of the season so far, with a 6-7 at the moment, which will be great for the whole team. But then we got Martinez just rocketing away.
So, how's Adventure now doing?
Oh. Bit of a lock-up by Quan, so Kropsik is now going to be on the back of Quan by the looks of things.
Yeah. Let's see what Kropsik can do. Let's see what's Russian. Is Russian can he try at least try to get maybe P7 here? Huh?
They're definitely allowed to race, that's for sure.
But at the moment, Virgin has at the moment has just scored 13 points throughout the whole entire season. That is, how do I put it? This right here would be right now the best result.
1.9.
Well, Adventure is 1.9. He's flying. Adventure's flying.
As FG and Louisville are starting to get into combat with each other. Are we lapping quicker than Allen? I think they are, so at the moment we're looking at ourselves for battle for P10 with Allen being caught in the middle at the moment. So what's the gap between Allen and Neuville? A tiny bit down, but it's not. I don't think it's enough to catch him.
Yeah, I mean, 15 laps to go. FC on Liverpool.
Yep.
Adventure's still faster than Griffiths. Gap is now 1.7. Let's see what the gap is now. Only 0.2 or 0.002 of a second. I think Griffiths is now starting to feel the pressure and starting to finally realize, all right, I must speed up a bit.
But is it enough though? Because he only set 410, only set 4/10 in his middle sector, compared to Griffiths is 100ths in his middle sector.
Yeah.
What the gap is now?
The gap is
1.6.
now 1.6. Oh. FG, I think that's Cohen. On FG, is he gonna get him? Yes, he is. Going up to P12.
Juan is recovering from his mistake and starting to pull away from Ruslan. As Griffiths is starting to feel the pressure of the Audi. Anyways, Pachek is actually caught back to back with Sousa already. Okay, that's
yeah.
That is a interesting.
At least it's something. At least it's something for Pachek, but
yeah.
I don't think it's going to be enough for points or something.
Now 1.3 between Adventure and Griffiths.
Yeah.
A locker by Cohen, but he's kept the car in good shape, but no flat spotted the tyres. Shows how on the limit Cohen is at the moment, trying to catch Neuville.
Adventure gap is now 1.1. He is rapidly catching at the moment. It won't surprise me if we've seen like a lap time or 2 laps time. Adventure catching Griffiths. It's still right now the fastest man on track, Martinez, by a long shot.
Indeed, Martinez setting a lap time almost a lap time last time around.
Adventure's now 9/10.
Lucy is actually lapping quicker than Adventure at the moment, but I don't know why he hasn't caught up yet. Set we're only at 47 last time around.
And is it gonna be enough? That's the question. The gap is now 9/10 between Adventure and Griffiths. Can Griffiths hold on to that final podium spot? Martinez in a Nissan. It's just making an absolute hell of a drive at the moment. Gap is now 8 tenths. Lucian, the gap is now has gone from 4.5 to 4.3.
Neufield's been overtaken by Cohen, but now he
or
can
or should I say 4.3?
Oh my! I've already said 163.3% chance it's older.
Trust.
Oh!
Oh!
As
Lock up.
As a bump and run, I think I may just allow it because I haven't made contact. They made contact, but they've done it cleanly and efficiently. That is if Neuville got damaged, that would have been a penalty for MG, that's for sure. As Daniel Adventure looking for a move against Griffiths.
Now already going for it.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get him on the straight. I've seen a lot of overtaking so far. Unless he can prove me wrong. Unless he can prove me wrong. I think he can prove me wrong because he's gonna get him here. And he does. Daniel Adventure up to P3.
Just smooth driving by Daniel Adventure, keeping his tyres alive, and Adventure just awakened himself and just get past Griffiths efficiently. But however, he has a different country to worry. He has something to worry about, which is Lucien.
Oh,
which by the way, 1 minute 15.11. 0 in the middle sector compared to Adventure's 15.5, which means that Griffiths and Adventure are in massive trouble at the moment.
From Lucien, who came all the way from P12 to fight for maybe the final podium spot today.
Stu's been overtaken by the Czech finally by the Czech.
Still 11 laps to go.
Yeah.
Gap is now 2.9, so I think Lucien is definitely going to get Griffith soon, for sure.
Lucian's a bit slow in the first sector, but in the middle sector, the car just comes alive in the middle sector for Lucien.
Pretty much. In that Venturi of his.
2.6 between Lucien and Griffiths. Well, however, we've got a virgin civil war here.
Yeah, between Russia and Vietnam.
Okay. Ruslan Protsyuk versus Quan. Let's see how they do. Let's hope hopefully the team boss at Virgin is not going to punch their desk. Up the inside goes Ruslan and easy grabs.
And Ruslan is up to P7.
Easily grabbed by Ruslan, I must say so myself. Mismatch Quan, but can Quan actually get the slipstream off of Ruslan and go back into his original position? Unless Ruslan gets a really good massive drive out the corner. I don't think he has have a good drive. I think Quan could get back against Ruslan. Here we go again.
Here we go, side by side from the straight with the slipstream. Is Quan gonna get him? Is Quan gonna get Ruslan? We go into the corner, and Quan can't get him.
Ruslan's just stayed ahead.
Yeah. As you can see, Lucien is now getting pretty close towards Griffiths and Adventure.
But Adventure at the moment set at 1 minute 40.88 compared to Lucian's 1 minute 48. So I think Lucian's starting to drop his tyres a little bit. So I don't think he'll catch. I don't think he'll catch Adventure, but he will definitely catch Griffiths. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Griffiths, the man from pole position, now in P4.
I mean the brakes didn't really help, but I'll say.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
But I'll say Fritz Waters started to gain a little bit back from his starting position.
Yeah, P13 now, and he came from like P21.
21.
If he can get into the points, oh sorry, P20. If Fritz Waters can get into the points, that would be a hell of a comeback drive.
But however, yeah, that would be great. But at the moment, Dylan Allen's starting to drop off the pace. He's very vulnerable to Cohen behind, but can Andretti just slightly hold on? Can Michael Andretti
We'll see.
get one of his cars in the points for the first time this year? That'll be great for Andretti.
Absolutely. Gap is now 1.9 for between Lucien and Griffiths. One to look out for as Kwan is going to get Ruslan. I think he's going to try to get Ruslan back. Is he going to do that?
Answer is no.
Answer is no. Again, no.
Okay, now Lucien found his pace again. He's now lapping quicker than Adventure and Griffiths. So, I think Lucien had a little blip somewhere last lap out. So now Lucien's now on the pace. I think he's now catching Griffiths just by bit. I think in the second sector, that Venturi is probably just gonna plow through that Jaguar. Not literally, but he's gonna plow near that Jaguar. Squad's starting to lose a bit times with Ruslan at the moment. As Alan sets another 1 minute 49, as Cohen is also lapping a second per lap against Dylan Allen. Can Dylan Allen hold on to his 10th place?
10th place. Dylan Allen first would be crazy though. But yeah, we all know who's running on the man at first, and that's Martinez. 16 seconds is almost the gap right now. Absolute whatever drive from him. But we focus on Lucien versus Griffiths. The gap is now 1.1. Lucien is definitely going to get Griffiths, like maybe next lap. Lucien wants to get more points for still maybe a slight hope on the championship fight. The guy who's going to, I think, Williams next season in the GP4 OC.
And Ruslan's pulled away. But meanwhile, we have another battle on our hands as Lucien outpaces Adventure again. But there's only like 8 laps to go. I don't think Lucien can catch Adventure unless Adventure makes a massive lock up somewhere. But I really doubt it.
Yeah. Gap is now still 1 second.
Martinez is starting to lap. Gonna start lapping the cars ahead.
Oh, gap is now 0.8 tenths. So, Lucien is definitely getting really fast towards Griffiths. What can the Frenchman do? The Frenchman in the Venturi. I'm sure they can get. Maybe he can get a little bit of that slipstream going into the long straight. Gap is now still 8 tenths, but now here he's gonna get the slipstream, and he's gonna get all that but closer. It's already defending slightly. Well, Martinez is just. Gap is now 16.5 between Jefferson and Martinez, as well as Adventure between Jefferson is 19.4 seconds. Right, this is the lap of the battle between Griffiths and Lucien. 4 tenths is the gap now.
Indeed so. Lucien and Griffiths, I must admit, apart from Lucien's win in Mexico, these two guys have very similar seasons, filled with unlucky moments. But Lucien is at the moment the one to Williams at the moment. But Lucien is starting to gain a lot more on Griffiths. Can the Frenchman get past Griffiths?
Could he do that? Could he do that here?
I don't think so. He needs to get massive drive out the corner.
Same place where Griffiths got past. Oh, sorry, Avenger got past Griffiths. As maybe he can though, and he does. He does get past there.
Lucian gets
Lucian's up to 4th.
Martinez has slapped his first car, and I would say that's the first. I like to say this. Martinez's dominance here is less dominant than the one in Estoril, because he almost lapped half the field last time out. But yeah.
But still, it's pretty crazy that it feels pretty dominant drive at the moment. We will all admit that.
Yeah, Nissan
Gap is now 18 seconds.
Nissan are absolutely flying at the moment. But at the moment, it's 1.9 between Cohen and Dylan Allen. Has Andretti scored a point this season? I need to check the standings real quick.
Well, I can check it for you. They have scored 6 points.
That'll be more points on the table for them, I guess. And actually, we'll bring them up into Group 2.
Also,
Yeah.
I just noticed with Jefferson that he has lost time to Adventure and a lot of time to Martinez. So, not sure what happened there.
I think he's starting to lose time, but I think it's a little too late for Adventure to catch.
Yeah, I don't think he can make up 18 seconds or almost 19 seconds in 6 laps, unless there's an issue with the car, of course.
Yeah.
But that's highly unlikely. But in racing, you never know stuff, so. As Martin's starting to lap the first cars, actually.
Oh, right back.
Blake is right back as we now watch Lucien. We can ride a lap with him. Going into this long bus stop chicane. Gap between Adventure was 4.5 seconds. Now is 4.4. I don't think Lucien can catch Adventure though. I think that's a little bit too late, but still. It's a massive drive from Lucien as he came back all the way from 12th to 4th. It's still very decent points for him. P4. And maybe that might just be enough in the future. We will never know though. As right now this is Jefferson in P2. And Martinez is starting to lap the first cars. But maybe for Lucien, it could be just enough to maybe get the championship. But right now Martinez is leading. He will lead with a dozen load of points. Because the championship leader obviously went out of the race, midway through the race. 5 laps left to go. Fitzwatts is gonna try to get... he gets
past
FG.
Okay.
Now, Fitzwatson now to P12. Underrated comeback drive, indeed, but it's not enough points. As right now, still in P10 is I think Dylan Allen. But Cohen is catching rapidly. As much I want Dylan Allen to score points, sometimes you gotta face the truth.
Damn, that's harsh. that is. I've been commentating on the OC for about 10 years, for about almost a long time, and I've never heard of a roast like that before. I literally heard people say. I literally heard people saying like he's done this, he's done that. That is savage. Cohen versus Dylan Allen.
If I roasted them too badly, then my bad.
That's fine. Hopefully it's not that bad. Anyways, Allen versus Cohen. Let's see who's going to come out on top in this battle. Cohen gets the drive on the corner, and Dylan Allen.
Yeah. Dylan Allen is now 11th. It's now won't score point as things stand.
MG got past Bridgewater. This could make this. This could be this. Looks like Griffith's Day can go 5% worse. As Koji Cheong could overtake him as well.
Lucien. Of course, I think get P4 with 4 laps to go. Four laps remaining, indeed. Is there really any battles going on?
Yeah, there's not really. I think, yeah, everyone's sort of settled down of that after the couple laps to go, which is fair enough. The only battle I really could see is Fritzl versus Ebji and Fritzl versus Villeneuve versus Mangoyan. But I'll admit to Dylan Allen though, he's still hanging on in there with Cohen, but I don't think it's enough.
Man is coming under pressure. He's going to come under pressure from Fitzwater, I think. So, 3 laps to go now.
Martinez with 18 seconds ahead of Jefferson. That is dominant.
Absolute Max Verstappen-like drive from him today.
Following Volker, a drive from like 2018.
Yeah.
And that's from 3 laps to home for Rosetta Martinez.
And as well, Nissan will absolutely take this 1-2 with the guy who is in first in the championship coming up to this race, Rhino out of the race.
Yeah. I've actually haven't checked chat in a while. I need to have a look at chat. I mean, a little bit.
Oh, I checked chat. I checked the chat the whole entire time. But you can check the chat yourself if you want to. Gap is now 19.5 seconds between Jefferson and Martinez. What a drive, absolutely. Actually, gap came a little bit down here, but still. Two laps remaining in this race.
Two laps to go.
Yeah. And the other battle's going on. Oh, Fitzwater and Dylan Allen. I think that's Dylan Allen?
FG.
Oh no, that's FG. I think FG got past Fitzwater, but Fitzwater's gonna come back at FG.
Oh, that was pretty close. I will give Alan some credit, still hanging on in there with Cohen, but I don't think that's enough for Alan to make any
Yeah.
moves. Oh, Sousa's engine's battery's gone.
Oh, Sousa's engine is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be an extensive repair bill for Andretti to have.
Unfortunate.
That's gonna be that. Well, unfortunately, that's gonna be a massive fine. Not massive fine, but that's gonna be a massive paycheck that Andretti needs to pay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is gonna probably that really sums up Andretti's race really.
Pretty
so
much.
Close yet so far has Sousa parks where
Sousa
yes
parks the car in a safe position.
and he's just done just that, and he hits his invisible wall. Okay.
Okay. Aww.
Actually, that place may give some check-ins PTSD, because at that point we thought Stepnitz's lost the championship at this point in at this part of the track, when his electric had gone in like midpoint of the race of the ePrix last year. And no, it was 2022 when his electrics.
No, we're on the final lap. Let's drive along with Martinez. I think he really deserves it after this absolute drive from him.
Martinez has absolutely dominated from start to almost dominated from start to finish. But I'll say one thing: that first lap from Griffiths was unbelievable. But after that point, Griffiths started to drop back a little bit and killed his tyres. Well,
Martinez managed it the best out of everyone, and he gets his award for that. The championship lead and the win.
And the fastest lap as well, with 2 extra points.
Yeah.
Points as well in the bag. As through the bus stop chicane goes Martinez, and through the last couple of 4 corners, this one and that one, he has at least 3 to go before he will cross the line and will become the Teruel E3 winner. As he goes down the main straight.
Goes down the main straight. Do I have to let you do your thing again?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's
okay. So Martinez goes for the hairpin, smooth as butter, onto the inside line. As Martinez goes round the final 2 corners, as Martinez absolutely dominates here in Teruel, as Martinez wins the Teruel ePrix here at Monteland, Aragon. What a drive!
Absolutely, what a drive. Jefferson is going to get 2nd place, and Adventure is going to get 3rd. Lucien 4th. Griffiths, I think 5th?
Yeah, 5th.
Yeah. Is there going to be any battles across the line? I don't really see one.
2nd goes Jefferson. Adventure is 3rd. Which is great news for Audi. Which, if Koji didn't go out, Audi would have had a really good chance to score a lot of points this in the Manufacturers Championship. But Audi's, unfortunately, due to the incident with Ian Carpenter, Audi only gets the 3rd place. As Lucien, I think he's come back.
We're in the point.
Lucien put himself back in the championship hunt.
Yeah, absolutely as well. Great drive from him coming down from P12.
Griffiths, that is a disappointing drive. But I would say is that he would have gotten 3rd or 2nd if he didn't have that brake issue in the middle of the race.
Yeah.
As Koji
Rosetta Martinez now leads the championship, as someone says in chat. Yeah.
Koji is in 7th. Great driver Ruslan is in 7th, and 8th by McGuinn and Kwan. That's the best result for the season for Virgin. Jay McKenzie's 9th, and Cohen from, I think he started 20 from dead, almost dead last, as he finishes in 10th, as Allen in 11th, and disappointing for drive by Fritz Walter, but there's nothing much that the Aussie can do. As it's race over, and here's your winner, Rosetta Martinez.
Rosetta Martinez, former DTM champion, and the race is over.
Can we go to the menu screen?
Yeah, game. Can we go to the...
Can we go to the menu screen? I swear to God, if it crashes here, I'm gonna freak out.
Why freak out though? Because we don't have the.
We need to get the full results. Oh, I need to press.
Oh, there we go.
So
There we go.
full race result. I will go 12. I do 12 drivers. You do the other 12. Rosetta Martinez wins at the Teruel E3 with Alan Jefferson in second. Third, Daniel Venture. Fourth is Eric Lucien. Fifth is Jamie Griffiths. Sixth is Ko John Cheong. Seventh is Ruslan Protsy. Eighth is Nguyen Kwan. Ninth is Jay McKenzie. 10th is Zia Cohen Jr. 11th is Dylan Allen. And the 12th is Miranavshi, and you can do the rest.
Fitzwater in 13th for the drive coming back from P20. Nguyen, P14. Neuroville, P15. Socrates, P16. Puchek, P17. Schlegel, P18th. Duglu, P19. Sousa, P20. And the DNFs in this race is Carpenter and the championship leader, Kok Chi Chong.
Anyways, the best laps is Rosetta Martinez by a 1 minute 46.50, 450, which I think will give him 2 extra points and give himself a massive advantage in the championship lead. As by the looks of things, that is it. Unless I want to have a look at the constructors' points to see how many teams. 43 points for Nissan. That is a lot, but that's
a lot of points. That's a lot of points.
That's without the fastest lap being implemented. So that is it for the not the Spanish Grand Prix, Teruel E-Prix. This has been I will say admit one thing. The first half of the race was very interesting. The second half was the pit stops was chaotic. I'll admit the bend part was not that great. But I mean it is Formula E after all. The first part of the race is good. The second part of the race is a mixed bag. But however, that is enough from me. And next round will be the Rimini E-Prix at Misano, and will be the final round. Will be the final round in the European leg of the season before we go to flyaway races in Okayama in Japan, and then we go to Bahrain, and then we go to Bahrain in Sakira in Bahrain, and the season finale will be at Dubai. And I'd like to say one thing. Thanks to everyone who watching this race today. I know it's a very, very late race, but I feel like if I get the Formula E season out of the way, the quicker the better. And also thanks for Sem for commentating with me today. It's been an absolute pleasure with you to be on here, especially if your first time in the OC. So
pretty much.
Before we go, who's your driver of the day? I will say Rosetta Martinez, 100%.
Martinez, 110%.
Right, I think that's enough from both of us. Thank you guys for watching. He's been Khan, I've been Blake Moore, and we'll see you guys from the Rimini E-Prix at Mazzano. And have a good evening, everybody.
Peace.